Hello, and welcome back to another ornament tutorial. This time a cute kitty one. So for this project I chose a plastic ornament and I painted it twice with white paint and of course let it dry between each layer. Then I have this cute custom printed rice paper. The image came off Etsy. So I took one from the paper out with my water pen and then I applied it with my decoupage glue onto the ornament itself. I tear it up in few places for better placement onto the ornament. Then I took my decoupage glue, applied it on the ornament itself, and then I just glued the rice paper onto the ornament with more decoupage glue. Here just make sure there is no excess of the glue because that will dry out white, not clear. And if you see a wrinkle forming, just take some scissors or something and cut more inside your rice paper. Here it wasn't the case, so I just glued it all the way round. On the other side of my ornament I decided to use a napkin, so I chose this one. Then I trace a round circle onto the napkin so it will fit on my ornament better. So I measure it before, of course, and then I took my water pen and I technically cut it out from the napkin. And then I just took the first layer of the napkin. You always use only the first layer of the napkin for your project. Then again I tear it up in few places for better placement onto my ornament. Then I applied a little bit, a tap of decoupage glue on the ornament itself just to make sure it will not move on me. Then I applied carefully the napkin on, and then with more decoupage glue I went from middle to outside and slowly I glued my napkin onto my ornament. After both sides of my ornament were dry, it was time to paint the rice paper part. So for this I use some acrylic paints and I just try to blend it as good as possible. So I chose these acrylic paints to do it. All materials that I use will be listed in description box below. If I cannot find the same one I use, I will be putting something similar to it. With a small brush, little bit of paint and water, I applied dots on the first side of the ornament, the one with the kitty on. Then I let everything dry, and after it was dry, it was time to use my trusted glitter decoupage glue. I know, I love this glue so much. I am using it all the time. So I applied it on both sides of my ornament and then I let it all dry again. Of course, here also make sure there is no excess because that will dry out white, not clear. After it was dry, it was time to seal my ornament, and for this I use pouring glaze. Of course, you can use varnish as well. I applied 4 layers of the glaze for nice shiny look, and of course you let it dry between each layer. On the other side, I decided to use my mold from Stamperia. So I use some air drying clay and this cute kitty mold from Stamperia, and I glued it all with my express glue from Pentart. After everything was glued, I let the clay part dry before painting it. For painting, I use these for acrylic paints. Of course, you can choose some others as well. Did I say 4? I think there were 5, right? Oh my god. Yeah, they were 5 because I used some black paint as well. The saying here I painted with black paint, as you can see, and I wiped off any excess of the paint with wet towel to make the saying visible. After everything was painted the way I wanted it, I let it all dry, and after it was dry, it was time to seal it. So for this I chose matte varnish. Of course, you can choose glossy one as well, and as you can see, I painted the cup on the ornament as well. And also, as you can see, I didn't put anything on the sides of the ornament because I really did like the overlay of the one side to the other. So the very last thing I did was applied a little bit of golden wax paste on my clay part, and that's it. The ornament is all done and finished. And here it is all finished. If you liked this video, please do give me a thumbs up or a nice comment. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more tutorials like this. Until next time, bye.